Okay, we're broadcasting. I'm going to screen share real quick. We'll see how this goes. Start screen share.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so I see it, and for number 1, I also got D. It all sounds like it happened, or could happen.
Yeah. Oh, blast. I should really read this. Let's see. Economic fluctuations are irregular and unpredictable.
I thought it was D or C.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaning towards C because I don't know if B is correct, so I don't know that it could be all the above. B,
Right.
I'm pretty sure I wrote down macroeconomic quantities fluctuate together. So then I'm leaning towards C.
Yeah, let's see. Yep, I found it on page 420.
Nice.
It has it word for word.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. In order to understand how the economy works in the short run, you need to
I got B for this one.
Okay.
Mostly because the classic models, like the Dia something and monetary neutrality, where they would like affect either real or nominal, but necessarily affect both. But so the difference between those long run ones versus the short one was I think affected the short run, or sorry, yeah, short run both various, that they do interact.
Yep, you're right. And I even just found it in the book too. B is good.
Yay.
You are smart, lady.
No. No. I was up all night trying to take like notes, and it took me like a long time to do the homework today. This is probably taking me the homework. And I had to end up taking notes on the homework, like the notes that it gives you at the bottom. But a correction. I'm like, oh, okay, I should write that down.
Right. That's funny.
I was not even close.
All right. Does it have a picture? Let's see. Price level and quantity of output.
So yeah, so I think this one's A. So because I said it was the quantity or real output. Archer, nice then. Nice circle.
Oh man. My little one just drank all my water in my water bottle.
Oh.
Oh, nothing left. All right. Okay. When we look at a graph of aggregate demand, which are the following is correct?
Yeah. 5, I got C.
Okay. Vertical axis is nominal. Yes, I feel like it says this too in the book. I'm looking to find it real quick. On the vertical axis is the overall price level in the economy. On the horizontal axis is the overall quantity of goods.
The quantity would be a real amount, but price level would be an actual nominal amount.
Yes, I think. Let's see if I can find it word for word, real quick.
Okay.
All right, this is a little slower since I haven't done it before.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
welcome.
You're not in your car.
Yay.
So thank you for your email. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Is your car fixed or you just have a loaner?
That's right.
Oh
Oh,
no,
Yes.
that stinks.
Well, it's good that you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, the car is big, and I'm fine.
Oh, good.
That's very good. Does it happen a lot in Rome?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought the traffic might be a little crazy there.
In Italy, it's very crazy. Absolutely crazy. So the more people driving and watch the smartphone at the same time. So it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah.
This is the reason why this other car take me the back side of my car because the other drivers look at his smartphone.
Oh, it stinks. That's
Yeah. Anyway, we have assurance, fortunately. I'm fine.
Yes. Oh, good.
yeah, that's very good.
Yeah. So I'm ready.
All right. All right. We're on number 5 and we've got C, is that right?
All right.
You-
Seconds. Like my first. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I can't find it in the book, but C sounds good.
See.
Okay.
I say it's.
Is that what you had, Lindsay?
Yeah, I had C for 5.
Okay. Oof.
6, I put, first I had A or B because I thought net exports rose. But then I just said I think A because aggregate, I didn't actually look that word up, but I'm guessing it means more like domestic.
Say.
So like the dollar sheets. Seems like I wrote somewhere down that like when the dollar depreciates, like the net export effect, the net export rise.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so it would maybe increase the aggregate quantity of goods and services demanded because more people, I don't know, if more people, foreign people are buying from the U.S., but then again, maybe less people in the U.S. are buying because their dollar is depreciated. So I don't really know.
Let's see. I'm finding it in the book. I'm just looking for the exact answer. Talking about if the dollar goes down, then because each dollar buys fewer units of foreign currencies, foreign goods become more expensive relative to domestic goods. The change in relative prices affects spending. Foreign goods are now more expensive, so Americans buy less from other countries, and causing imports to decrease. Oh, that's not the answer. Let's see. At the same time, because U.S. goods are now cheaper, foreigners buy more from the U.S. So U.S. exports increase. Net exports minus imports. So both of these cause the net exports to increase.
Okay.
Thus, the fall in the real exchange value of the dollar leads to increase in the quantity of goods and services demanded.
So we think A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seven, I D.
Cool,
Me too.
yeah.
D, right?
The last one, does that sound right? Okay. What do you think, Aaron?
Yep, that some examples of events that shift aggregate demand. Can categorize them as changes in consumption, investment, government purchases, and net exports. Oh no, I found it. The wealth effect, interest rate, and exchange rate effect explains why the aggregate demand curve slopes downward. It doesn't say, yeah, demand, so it's going to be C. That's so funny.
Tell them there's a red tomato.
Yes, here. My son would like everyone to know that there's a red tomato book. Very cool.
Oh, awesome.
There you go.
Yeah, and that's funny.
Okay, go finish your nap. All right.
Honeybees.
That pink highlighter.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay, 8, I got A.
Okay.
If people had more incentive to invest or tax credit and their income tax rates were lower, so maybe they kept more of their money, they would buy more, and so the demand would be.
An investment tax. Taxes. An event that causes consumers to spend more at a given price level, so a tax cut or stock market boom shifts the aggregate demand curve to the right. I have no idea. A sounds good to me. I have to like think about it really hard. It hurts my brain. Is a tax credit the same thing as a tax cut?
No, I think a credit is where they give like tax credit. So like, I don't know. When I think of credit, I'm sorry, what? I mean, like if you invest so much, like we'll double your investment or 5%. I don't know. When I think credit, that's what I think. You get an amount. But either way, it would probably increase or
Yeah.
make people want to do it, whether it's a cut or a credit.
Oh, Mom, I found your big marker.
Thank you.
Chimpanzee.
You live.
I found the pieces.
Thank you. You guys. My kids are sticking straws in apples and oranges trying to get the juice out. Yeah, you're not getting anything, are you?
Yeah.
please. So are we going on to number 9? Or do you want us to look at A or 8? Sorry.
Mhm.
Aaron? Did Erin go put her son down?
Aaron?
Okay. Well, she
Oh, okay.
got cut off. Okay, well, we can still keep working through the questions. Rochelle, stop. Keep on find a pen.
Okay. Or pushing pen.
For 9, you got what?
Okay. For 9.
So for 9, I got C. What did you get?
Oh, I received an email from Aaron.
Oh,
His computer just rebooted on me.
oh no. Oh, sad. So she's probably going to be a few minutes. Okay. Okay, well, do you want to go through number 9?
Mhm.
Oh, looks like she's trying pretty quick.
Whoa.
Fast. Woo.
Wow. It's very fast, your computer.
Yes.
Thanks. I'm not very happy with it right now,
Yeah.
but glad that it started up pretty fast. All right. And oh no, it didn't save any of my answers. Blast.
Well, we can give you those.
Yeah, that'd be good. All right, and as I was waiting for it to boot up, when the government cuts taxes and encourages people to spend more, so the aggregate demand curve shifts to the right.
So that would be 80, right? Or would that be
I think it might be, I think it's either A or C. But I can't.
See.
You can see.
Mhm.
I'm trying to remember what an investment tax credit is, but I feel like it's if you have an increased, or if you have an investment tax credit, then you're paying more money, so you're not gonna want to spend more. Like you're paying more in taxes, so you don't want to spend more. I don't know.
I don't know. We can type it into Google, like what's a tax credit. But I'm pretty sure a tax credit's like a credit, like we'll give you a credit if you do this thing. We'll give you a $50 credit.
Yeah.
I don't think it means you have to spend more to do it. I think it is an incentive to get people to do it.
Okay.
I can type it in though and double check. I don't have a definition of tax credit.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that would be good. We learned about tax credits, right? I think I remember learning about them.
So it says tax credit, an amount of money that can be offset against a tax liability. So,
Offset against a liability.
so again, I still think it's an incentive to do it. It's an incentive to get you to. Yeah, why is it not up?
Okay.
So for example, if you owe $1,000 in federal taxes, but are eligible for a $1,000 tax credit, your net liability is 0. Some credits, such as the earned income credit, are refundable, which means that you still receive the full amount of the credit.
So then if you've got a tax credit, does that encourage people to spend more because then they won't have to pay taxes later?
I think
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, so either way, I think it does make them invest or maybe I'm thinking of an investment credit. Wait. Investment tax credit. I think they get an incentive on their tax invest. So like, or they won't be like, say like, we won't tax you on these investments, which
Right.
always an incentive for that, because those are always the best ones. You don't want to get taxed on your investments.
Okay. Also, I just found it in the book. It is A.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They're just in. It's not in the same paragraph.
Oh.
Paragraphs, which is tricky. All right. I feel like I'm very confident on these answers, even though I don't have them. Like I'm looking them up as we go, which is really slow. But I feel like I'm getting good answers.
No, luckily there's not really any math in these ones. This chapter is like math free.
That's true.
So pretty much all most straight answers, or should be.
Yeah. All right. So speculators lost confidence in foreign economics and wanted to buy more U.S. bonds. Mm-hmm.
I put C because there's more money circulating in the U.S. now. That now normal people's money is worth less because prices would rise because there is more money to spend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the dollar would appreciate, which would cause the aggregate or domestic demand to shift to the right because there'd be more demand because of more money.
On page 430, I'm finding it again in the book. Net exports change because of international speculation, blah, blah, blah. It's this exact question. It says, this appreciation of the dollar makes U.S. goods more expensive compared to foreign goods, which depresses net exports and shifts the aggregate demand curve to the left.
Oh, wow. So it's literally the opposite of what I thought.
All right.
Okay. So it would appreciate in terms
The dollar, though, like to understand that question, because I don't understand why it appreciates more valuable when there's more money. Because usually when the government circulates more money, doesn't it suddenly make our money less valuable?
Oh, no. So the question that I said, or the sentence where I said blah, 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 says, for instance, suppose that these speculators who lose confidence in foreign economies and want to move some of their wealth into the U.S. economy. In doing so, they bid up the value of the U.S. dollar in the foreign exchange market. This appreciation of the dollar makes U.S. goods more expensive compared to foreign goods, which depresses net exports and shifts the aggregate demand curve to the left.
So weird. So it's almost like it's saying the dollar would appreciate in net exports. Is that what it's saying?
The dollar would be worth more in the EU or in China. It would be worth more.
Yeah, so foreign places.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. But it's weird that it doesn't say that in the answers. I feel like that's unclear.
Right, yes.
Oh, okay, so yeah, so it's still technically depreciating kind of a little bit in the U.S. And then it says that demand goes to the left. So why does the demand go to the left though too? Because aren't they putting more of their money toward things in the U.S. to be more demand? So why does it go to the left? Or are we still talking about foreign going to the left? Because what does aggregate mean? I guess I should really look that word up.
I think aggregate means all of everything everywhere. I think I read that somewhere. I don't remember where. Yeah, let's look up aggregate.
I say I'm trying to do right now. My computer's not really doing anything. Aggregate is a whole formed by combining several elements, or a material or structural form from a loose collective mass. That's not helpful.
No.
Formed or grouped into a class, formed or calculated a combination of separate units. So what does aggregate mean in economics?
There you go. Yeah.
In macroeconomics, aggregate demand or domestic final demand is the total demand for final goods and services in an economy at a given time. So yeah, I guess it just says everything. It doesn't really say necessarily just domestic or foreign, it's all.
Yeah, everybody.
That's why I guess I don't understand why it would even shift then if it's all. Because even though they've taken money from foreign markets, they put it into US markets, it's still there. I mean, the demand just shifted. It's no longer, it's less in foreign and it's more in US, but if we're counting everything, it hasn't really changed. It's just demand is just somewhere different. I don't know. I don't know that at all.
Oh, I should share my I'm taking a class on Pakistan, and the professor shared on his little like intro to the week these economic rap videos. They're so funny. I will send the link to everyone in the discussion board. They're great.
Okay, so 9B, I'm still gonna write that down. I'm just gonna have to like maybe like drill someone about that later. So I don't understand this at all.
Yeah. Could be a good one to like email to.
Yeah, be like, so
I don't understand. We found the answer, but we don't understand it.
yeah. Okay. Okay, 10 A question mark, but
Nice. All right.
it's always good. Good confident answer.
Me too.
Yeah.
Where? Okay, I'm trying to find where wealth effect or interest rate effect is. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Apple cider?
Spend. Yeah. All right, so it's definitely the wealth effect. The wealth effect, a decrease in the price level raises the real value of money and makes consumers wealthier, which encourages them to spend more. An increase, conversely, an increase in the price level reduces the real value of money and makes consumers poorer, which reduces consumer spending. So that is an incentive for consumers to spend less when the price level rises.
Mhm.
So it's definitely A or B.
Down.
All right. And then I'm looking at the interest thing.
Interesting.
The lower price level reduces interest rate, encouraging greater spending. A higher price level raises interest rate, discouraging investment spending. When the price level rises, the interest rate discourages investment spending. So it's both A. Found it.
Wealth effect and interest rate effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Long run.
Okay, 11 was a little confusing for me, so I said A or C.
A or C for you?
Yeah.
Let me check.
I don't know, what did you guys get?
Supply. Hold on.
Let me check.
All right, so it's not answering the question, but just so I'm understanding it, the aggregate supply curve is vertical in the long run.
The aggregate supply curve is what?
Vertical, it's just a straight up and down line.
Yeah.
That doesn't answer anything. Oh, here we go. In the long run, technical progress shifts the long run aggregate supply. Growth in the money supply shifts aggregate demand, leading to growth in output and ongoing inflation.
I say, yes, have the over long run, the tech progress shifts the long run aggregate supply to the right, and the growth in money supply shifts the aggregate demand to the right. So,
yeah,
excuse me, yeah.
okay. Yep, that sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do have a chart that shows from like 1990 to 2000 to 2010, and it's all the LRAS is shifting, and then also the aggregate demand is shifting.
Yep. Cool. All right. Wages tend to be sticky.
I put A.
Yeah.
Slow to adjust to economic conditions.
And say just from the sticky wage theory, I don't know if you have that. It says the imperfection of the sticky wage theory is that nominal wages are sticky. In the short run, they adjust slightly due to labor contracts and social norms, etc.
Yeah. Looking for notion of fairness to see if that's in there at all.
Well, technically, I guess it could be none of the above, I guess, if there's no notions of fairness.
Oh, in addition, this prolonged adjustment may be attributed to slowly changing social norms, the notion of fairness that influence wage setting.
So I just figured there's always the notion of fairness of that's not fair, I deserve more, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. All right. So A sounds good. Back to this chart.
So 13, but C, but there was kind of a question mark one.
All right, the long run supply curve is vertical because in the long run, the overall price does not affect the economy's ability to produce goods and services. So it's something about price.
So it's not price, you're saying?
It's Which of the following shift short run but not long run? So in the short run, the price level does affect the economy's output. So a decrease in the actual price level. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
It's talking about natural price levels, which I have no idea what that is, but it says when the actual price level rises above the level that people expect, output rises above its natural level. Yeah, so I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm not
entirely sure, but I think A is the best. Right.
So we can look into 13 a little more at the end too if you want.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna make it blue. All right. All right, the long run, 14, long run, supply would shift to the left if the amount of labor decreased.
Yeah, I got D.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Are we looking at 15 or are we still at 14?
I am
14.
just, I just found 13 in the book.
Oh,
Sorry. I was looking for 14 and I found 13.
okay. Nice.
And it's actually 13 is B. Interesting. An increase in the quantity of labor available shifts the aggregate supply curve to the right. A decrease in physical or human capital shifts the aggregate curve to the left. Okay, but it's not talking about minimum wage, sorry.
I was just thinking if the minimum wage increased, that people would either start laying off or just stop hiring people because they don't have enough to keep hiring people.
Yeah.
So like the unemployment rate would probably go up. Or employment go up.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that it would go down. So, but then I guess would that go second guessing that now. In the long run.
Yep. I think D is good. Last one.
Because with less people, they would have less output, so then it would go left.
Well, and also like the theory of unemployment, if they increase minimum wage, then some companies are not going to hire as many people.
Yeah.
And so your output would decrease because you don't have as many people working.
Yeah.
That might be what you just said.
No, that's okay. Okay. These next few are like a little tricky for me personally. The market.
Yeah, I like missing an image or something.
What?
I feel like there is an image missing for number 15.
I don't have one missing, but I have a chart underneath number 16.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that, but I don't think it refers to 16. It's probably for 17.
Okay, cool.
So,
All right. Stock market boom.
so 15, I see that the expected price level rises just because if it stays high for a long time, people expect it to be high, so their expectations rise. And so then bargains are struck for higher wages because, again, the expectation is now remain high. That's why I guess.
Stock prices. I don't understand what stock prices have to do with anything.
Well, stock prices sometimes can be an indicator of how well a company's doing. If the stocks are doing really good, usually the company's doing really good. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
And or people are also just making more money in general because if they're in the stock market and it's doing well, it's high.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, if people expect, if it's been high and they expect it to be high for some time, the expected price level would be high, I would guess, from what it was. And then the wage bargaining will go up since they expect people to keep making money and companies to keep doing well.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's in the book somewhere because you tell like every answer in the book so far, which is awesome.
Yeah, I have no idea. Trying to look for it, but I have no idea. Okay, what did you say it was? And we'll call it that for now.
I said C. I'm not sure what you got, but that was just my thinking.
Okay, I'll make it simple.
At 16, I got a question mark, so I'll be no help.
Let's see, the effects of a shift in aggregate supply. Policymakers who want to control monetary and fiscal policy and want to offset the effects of an on output of economic contraction caused by a shift in aggregate supply could use policy to they can shift demand to the right.
To the right? Because it sounds
Yeah,
like
to offset the
right or left. But.
right, yeah. I think that's right.
I think C or D, just because, I mean, they would want to obviously, if supply is moving, then they're going to want to try to move D to get it back to like an equilibrium. Or back to like where it was. I don't know, but it doesn't really say which way the supply shifted, so I don't know which way the supply shifted. It says
there's
a what?
There's a graph somewhere that talks about the contraction, an economic contraction. I'm trying to find that real quick.
My only guess with contraction would be like scrunching up or getting smaller by lessening.
Yeah.
So maybe going to the left.
That's what I'm thinking. Let's see. Okay, figure 8. Here we go. Contraction in aggregate demand.
No. It did if supply did go to the left, and I think taking demand to the right would help bring it back to an equilibrium, like state, or the natural state of unemployment. I guess is what it was, not equilibrium. Natural state of unemployment rate, the long run rate. So I think C would definitely work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We can use that best guess answer right now.
Okay, here, I'm trying to find it in the book. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, what should policymakers do when faced with a sudden fall in aggregate demand? But that's not aggregate supply. So this says for aggregate demand, they should take action to increase aggregate demand. So that would be moving it to the right.
To the right, yeah. Oh, C.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Cool. I'm more confident on that one now. Okay.
So.
Okay, so for 17, I got C or D, but I'm leaning toward D.
Let's see, I just saw that stagflation is a period of falling output and rising prices.
Okay, so maybe not. So wait, so if it's going from so it's falling output. Whereas SR1 to SR2 is actually rising output, right? Because it's going big.
It's an increase in demand, but the supply it hasn't changed at all.
Well, because it's gone from A to B, so the price level has gone down, and the Y1 to Y2, the output has gone up. So if it went from point A to point B, is that what we're looking at?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, but you said stagflation was the output would have gone down?
Yeah.
Okay, so it can't be stagflation because the output went up from Y1 to Y2?
Right, so I'm leaning towards C.
Okay, then I'm leaning towards C also.
Yeah.
Let's call it C.
C.
I'll take a nap. Uh-oh. All right, 18. Let's see.
Okay, I know I would like put C down for number 17, but I'm starting to question I put C because if the output is going up, would the unemployment rate be going up at the same time? If the output is going up,
Yeah, because if you think about it, the supply curve, the straight up and down line, you can only make that many. And so you're equilibrium at A, but at B, people are wanting more, but you still only have the Y1 number of workers.
well, but so like right now the demand curve is staying the same, so the amount that people want is the same, but the supply has increased. Is that right? Like suddenly the supply has increased. I don't know how to say it. So, but the demand hasn't.
Oh, right.
The supply has increased.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm confusing myself now. I'm looking at it. I don't know why I am confusing myself.
Decrease in expected price level.
So if they're making more than people want, so that's why the price goes down because they suddenly have more than is demanded.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else the other things could be either. Outbreak of war in the Middle East. I don't know what that affects exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they think people are going to want more something because there's a war. I don't know. Suddenly, like, none of the answers look good.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
All right,
still it could be C. If you feel good about C, I'm good with C. I'm suddenly like, I don't.
I'm not confident.
Confident.
But you said you are confident? Sorry.
No. No, not confident on that one. Ooh. I feel confident that D is, or 18 is D for what it's
18. Nice. Okay, I got D towards. So first I had B, C, or D, and then I circled D.
So this is one that I'd have to like find in 4 different places in the book, but I do remember reading about why one being natural rate of output, money neutrality, and these other things. So I feel fairly confident in that one.
Okay. Well, good. And then 19 should probably be like in the book too. I don't have that definition that you have for stagflation, so. So
Yeah.
probably an easy answer. I just don't know what it is. I originally put C, but now I don't know why I put C.
Oh man, my computer's being so slow. I'm sorry, guys. I'm probably all sorts of glitchy.
Right.
All right, while you're doing this, let me go check on my thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Rising prices. Employment prices. All right, so I think 19 is C.
19.
Get glitchy. All right. B and C. Hold on just a sec. My presentation is not working very well.
So we can just go over it verbally for the last few.
Yeah, that works for me. Okay, I think that this. Uh-oh. I can't see anything on my document. Oh. I just got a weird error message. There's insufficient memory and I can't display the text in my Word document.
Oh no.
I feel like my computer's having some issues right now.
Yeah. Well, I can just read the questions and answers. There's only 2 more.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah. 19. Sorry.
No, go, no, you're more than welcome to. Sorry.
Sorry.
It's just.
Ladies first.
Oh, thank you. It says stagflation exists when prices ... So stagflation exists when prices are A, they rise and unemployment falls. B, when prices fall and unemployment falls. C, when prices rise, unemployment rises. When prices fall and unemployment rises. So you had that definition for stagflation. That probably is our answer.
Yeah, I think it's C. The inflation, a combination of recession or falling output or also unemployment and inflation or rising prices.
All unemployment rises.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I have B also. And then 20, the very last question,
Mhm.
says, suppose the economy is in long-run equilibrium.
Okay.
Senator A succeeds in getting taxes raised. Yay. At the same time, Senator B succeeds in getting major restrictions on logging removed. So then in the short run, then we have A, B, C, and D. So right now, one senator raised taxes, the other one removed a bunch of restrictions for logging.
Mhm.
So they can do logging and have for whole country. So either A, the real GDP will rise and the price level will rise, fall, or stay the same. So it's all either the real GDP and the price level is all we're concerned about changing. So in the short run, what will the real GDP do and what will the price level do? And one of them will be, we don't know, it might rise, fall, or stay the same. So one of them will rise or fall definitely, and one of them will do whatever it wants, I guess. So
Yep.
A or I lean towards C, that in the short run, the price level will rise, and the real GDP might rise, fall, or stay the same. I'm trying to remember why I thought that. So, because right now, so they're able to do more logging, get more out, but then again, there's more taxes on stuff, so buying logs might be more expensive. I don't know. It kind of felt like it contradicts each other, but a little bit. So I was thinking the price level will rise because of the tax.
Mhm.
GDP or the output might rise, fall, or stay the same, depending on how many restrictions got taken off. I gotta get some.
I feel like, yeah, that's tricky.
Yeah, it is. So what do we think? Output will do.
Do that. All right, I'm gonna make this blue, and I'll come back and look at it again. I'm leaning towards A.
Real GDP will rise.
Yeah.
Okay, so A was, you think the real GDP or the output will rise because they'll be able to log more?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Price could do who knows what. Yeah, I think it could definitely be A. I put A or C, so I think A could be an answer.
Yeah. All right. Let's have to look at that one again. That's tricky.
Right.
I feel like it talks about something like this, but I don't understand it at all. Yeah, we'll have to look at it again. But at this point, tentative answers for every question. And it only took us over an hour, so.
Yeah.
Guys. Great. Are you guys good if we end the video call and then we can look at stuff and email back and forth?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right. Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, welcome. We'll see you guys later.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right,
Bye.
bye.